Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin Zcash. The last 1 week has seen renewed optimism return back to the altcoin market. Zcash is up 35% on a weekly time frame, up 45% on a monthly time frame. The last 1 year since Zcash rally up by 787%. Right now, Zcash trades above $319. We look at Zcash performance against the US dollar on a daily time frame. We also look at Zcash performance against the king of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin. We look at Zcash performance against Ethereum. We also look at Zcash market cap. Is this the best time to be buying Zcash? Why is there sudden chatter about Zcash? A lot of market participants are throwing out rumors that Zcash leads US-Iran ceasefire may lead to a bull trap. We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. When it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Zcash leads US Iran ceasefire rally with 30% gain. Is this a Zcash price bull trap? Zcash latest rebound resembled bounces weakness during the 2021 bear market, raising the odds of a 40% correction in weeks. So while market participants scared, even though we have seen Zcash rally up by more than 35% over the last 1 week, Zcash went up by more than 25% in the last 48 hours, leading the rally after the US-Iran ceasefire deal. Now, if you look at what Zcash has done, we talked about Zcash over the last few days, talked about the important levels where we should watch out for. The $320 level was one of those important levels we talked about. And right now, Zcash is currently trading around that region. Talked about how we might find some resistance there. That's what's currently happening for Zcash. Zcash went to as low as $200, and we talk about how if we get to that $320 level, we might get rejected or we might consolidate there before continuing our journey to higher prices. And right now, that's where we're currently trading. We saw Zcash having some difficulties there on the 15th of February 2026. We saw Zcash also having a bounce there in December of 2025. And the reason why some market participants are scared is that if you go back to what happened in 2021, you look at Zcash after getting to that highs of around $330 in May of 2021. We had a dump to Goblin Town. We had a pump which took Zcash to as high as $299 by November of 2021. Then if you look at what Zcash did here, after a big dump, that relief rally got stopped out around the $200 region. So right now, the fears in the cryptocurrency market is that maybe, just maybe, we're experiencing that kind of relief rally that we saw in November of 2021, where Zcash went from as low as around $85. We saw Zcash pumping to as high as $300, failing to get new all-time highs. But I don't think that's what's happening, guys, right now. I don't believe that's what's happening. I believe Zcash is going to make its way to higher prices. We talked about how there's extreme fear gripping the cryptocurrency market right now. And historically, buying in periods of extreme fear has been a good time. Buying in periods of extreme fear has been a wise decision. And that's when you make most of the money, when other market participants are scared, when they believe we're dumping to Goblin Town. And that's when you see those big gains to the upside. Last week, there was extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. But buying Zcash was a wise decision. And right now, as we are seeing the altcoin market rally, we're seeing Zcash being one of those altcoins that is really the charge. Now, if Zcash can defeat this $320 level, if we can consolidate there, the next logical region where you expect the cash price to go to is going to be that $545 level. Remember, I talked about how volatility is a feature in the altcoin market. It's not a bug. We've seen Zcash since the 29th of March 2026, we have seen Zcash rally up by around 57% in 11 days. The higher we go, the faster the rally comes. The higher we go, the riskier it becomes. But the higher we go, the more market participants are going to possibly FOMO into the market. If you look at Zcash RSI, since the 7th of February 2026, that showed us that sign that maybe, just maybe, this is the time to pump to higher prices. The confirmation for that pump to the upside as the bullish divergence for Zcash happened on the 9th of March 2026. We saw Zcash almost dropping to new lows in US dollar price chart. Zcash RSI was nowhere near where it was trading in February of 2026. That was a signal to enter Zcash. That was a signal to get ready for that big pump to the upside. The next few weeks can be very, very pivotal for Zcash. We could easily see it rally back to the previous all-time highs. I will not be shocked if that $900 level is still possible in 2026. Zcash currently trades around $319. For Zcash to pump 200% at some point in time in 2026, I'll not rule out the possibility of that happen. Zcash rally after President Donald Trump announced a two-week ceasefire deal with Iran, leading gains in the broader relief rally across RICS market. A 2021 style fractal one Zcash price could fall 40% in the coming weeks, and over $50 million in leverage long sits below current prices, leaving Zcash exposed to a crash. Remember, guys, the altcoin market is always very, very volatile. There's always that possibility that we can see big dumps gobbling town, but that's not why we're here in the market. We're here for those big, big gains to the upside. Yes, Zcash could easily dump, but remember, since when Zcash got to all-time highs in November of 2024, it actually dumped to gobbling town, losing 72% of its value. We have been consolidating since February of 2026, and I believe right now smart players have accumulated enough for us at worst to see a relief rally. The next major target should be the $547 level. Zcash market cap currently sits around the $5.3 billion level. The fully diluted market cap for around $6.7 billion. If you look at Zcash performance against Bitcoin, Zcash is actually outperforming Bitcoin. Zcash had a wonderful time against Bitcoin over the last few months. Look at what Zcash did from where it was trading in August of 2025. We saw Zcash outperforming Bitcoin by more than 2,000% in just under 93 days. Crazy things happen in the cryptocurrency market. Way crazier things happen when volatility hits the market. I believe Zcash could easily outperform Bitcoin by still another 30, 40, even as high as 70% over the next few days. But then don't forget, guys, when that crash comes, that crash for Zcash against Bitcoin, against Ethereum is going to be legendary. But right now, we're expecting higher valuations for Zcash against both Bitcoin and Ethereum. A lot of market participants are starting to flip their Bitcoin, their Ethereum into the altcoin market, and Zcash is somewhere where they are putting those cryptocurrencies. When the market starts getting bullish, market participants start thinking about the gains. When this market starts getting bullish, we're only thinking about the upside. The higher we go, I say again, the riskier it becomes. And if we see Zcash rallying past the highs we set in November of 2022, that will be time for us to get cautious. That will be time for us to start thinking about taking some profit off the table. The pump is not going to last forever. At some point in time, the nearest future, the pump is going to come to an end. But the best time to buy is before the crowd gets in onto the game. If you look at Zcash market cap, which has blasted to new all-time highs. Now the all-time highs for Zcash market cap sits at the $12 billion level. I strongly believe at some point in time in 2026, we see Zcash market cap blasting above that $12 billion region. But then there can always be that bull trap, a situation where Zcash will blast to new all-time highs on its market cap valuation, blast to new all-time highs on its US dollar price chart, but then we'll not see the RSI being able to get to new all-time highs. In that kind of situation, then that will be a bearish divergence. That will be a telltale sign to sell your Zcash for some sweet, sweet profit. Right now, there's extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. I'm expecting sentiment to improve over the next few days and the next few weeks. I expect Zcash to continue leading the charge. I expect Zcash to continue pumping to higher prices. So drop your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Are you still buying some Zcash? Do you believe in the story? Do you believe Zcash can still pump towards $500, maybe $900, maybe back above the $1,000? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notifications, get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.